Hello and welcome to day 3 of Lifebook's 30-day challenge. So good to have you here with me today. Now today we're going to explore the first of 12 categories of your life, and that category is your health and fitness. Now I'll tell you, this is a category that many of us struggle with because so many of us have tried and tried in this category but failed to make lasting positive change in this area of our lives. Nevertheless, this is a foundational category that we've absolutely got to handle if we're serious about creating an extraordinary life for ourselves. So I'd like to begin by sharing a couple powerful truths about this category that you may or may not know. And the first is this: there is not a single area of your life that your health and fitness doesn't affect. Your health and fitness is intimately connected with everything else. The way you feel emotionally, the way you think, the way you view yourself, the way others view you, your productivity, your financial life, everything in your life is affected by your health and fitness. So the stakes are really high in this category. Second, a win in this category is a win everywhere in your life, because this category affects every other area of your life. It's the foundation, it's your base. Getting this category in line gives you a huge advantage, and it sets the stage for success everywhere. Third, and this is great news, this category is actually simple. Now that doesn't mean it's easy, but it's simple. Success in this category consists primarily of two things: what you put into your body and how you use your body. Diet and exercise. These two factors are 90% of the game. So let's take a look at a clip from the Classic Lifebook program now. And in this clip, I'm going to share with you some of my foundational beliefs for the health and fitness category. My wife and I were traveling in Turkey, and we had a tour guide in Izmir. His name was Ilker, and he was a really sweet guy. We had a great time with him, and we're sitting in this cafe one day talking about health and fitness. And he told us, we have a saying here in Turkey: a man without a belly is like a house without a balcony. Now, that's funny, but really what it is, it's a vision. It's a vision for health and fitness. It's how people look at health and fitness. And it was a vision that Ilker had manifested in his own life. He had a nice little balcony going on at 28 years old. Part of his vision for his body, for his health and fitness, was formed by the culture he lived in. He'd adopted that vision. You don't want that to happen to you, especially not in America. You don't want to unconsciously adopt the vision of your culture in this particular area. You're here to craft your own vision consciously. So what is your ideal vision? How do you see yourself when it comes to health and fitness? If you could have anything you wanted in this area, what would it be? What would it look like? My vision for my own health and fitness comes down to 4 things. The first is this: health and fitness, that's who I am. That's part of who I am as a person. Eating right, exercising, these things are an indispensable part of my lifestyle, an absolutely necessary part of what I do every day. These things make everything better. I couldn't imagine a life without exercise and proper nutrition. I wouldn't feel good. I don't like to think about that. I want to always take great care of myself because that's just who I am. Health and fitness have literally become, in my life, a part of my identity. Secondly, I choose to be a strong, muscular athlete for the rest of my life. That's just how I see myself. I want to maintain the body weight and waist size that I've had since my early 20s. I want to continue to improve my aerobic capacity, my strength, and flexibility. I see myself, I visualize myself as an athlete. Third, I'm committed to learning as much as I can about health, fitness, nutrition, and wellness. I want to constantly upgrade my education and understanding in these areas so I can get consistently better results in my life. I see myself as always being on the cutting edge of new information. And I'm not just learning to learn. I want to apply what I learn to make my life better. Part of my vision for health and fitness is living for a long time. I want to live to be at least 100 years old. I know I might get hit by a bus tomorrow, but I'm not planning on that. I'm expecting, I'm living my life as if I was going to live to be 100. Now, I'll say it again. I've said it before. I'm going to keep saying it over and over because this is really critical to the Lifebook process. This is my vision for my own life. You need to define yours. Maybe you see yourself as a sexy size 6. Maybe you see yourself as a bodybuilder with 20-inch biceps, or a runner, long and thin with less than 10% body fat. What's your vision for your own health and your own fitness? How do you see yourself in this area? How high can you get yourself to raise the bar? How far are you willing to go right now? So those are a few of my beliefs in the health and fitness category, and they haven't changed over all these years. And now what I'd like to do is take just a few minutes to help you connect with your own vision for your health and fitness. So if you would, just close your eyes for a minute and imagine yourself with an ideal body. What would it look like? Imagine the ideal you. Maybe you're on a beach somewhere, playing and splashing around with your lover or with your children. You're in shape. You're in really great shape. You feel energetic and strong. How do you see yourself right now? How does it feel to look and feel fantastic and full of vitality? Just hold that mental picture for a moment. How does it feel to have handled this area of your life and to be in really amazing shape? What you're seeing in your mind's eye right now, that is what we want you to connect with as we go through these categories. That is what we want you to be able to articulate and to clarify your ideal vision in each category. So as we go through, just give yourself permission to ask for what you really want. We want you to begin really getting in touch with what you want in every important area of your life. That's the foundation of the Lifebook process. Okay, that's going to be it for today. And hopefully right now you have just a little bit stronger picture in your mind's eye of what you'd actually like to achieve in your own health and fitness. Now tomorrow we're going to go a little bit deeper into this category, and you'll be doing a powerful exercise that'll virtually guarantee that you're going to make progress toward your vision for the health and fitness category. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow.